What's up, MB fam?
As you guys can tell by the title, I am expecting. That's why we've been gone, MIA. It's been about 9 months since I posted a video. Actually, January was the last time I posted a video, right? I think it was January. And I was saying in that video, it was a mukbang. A lot has just been happening with this pregnancy. Things are getting better now. A lot better now, but it was bad. So to start, I found out I was pregnant February, I think it was like February 15th or 16th. I found out I was pregnant. I took a test.
You know what happened during that month?
I took a pregnancy test and I was not expecting it to say positive because we honestly weren't even really actively trying like that.
Right.
I think we only...
One time.
Yeah, we only had sex one time during my ovulation window. So when I took the test and it said positive, I didn't believe it, honestly. I threw it at him and he thought I was pranking him.
Like she always be doing me. That was a prank.
He was like, this is a prank. And I'm like, you just heard me go in the bathroom and pee on this stick.
What you do? My birthday on Thursday, 4 days, right? And then my cat go give me guys.
We'll tell them that after we tell the story. Okay. All right. So yeah. So and BJ picked it up after Brian said it was a prank. BJ picked it up and he was like, "Mommy, are you pregnant? Mommy, you're pregnant." I was like, "That's what the test says, son." So he instantly said a little prayer. So cute. He instantly said a prayer, a cute little prayer, and I think it was something like, "Dear Jesus,
protect this baby."
Yeah, make this baby, protect this baby, or keep this baby alive, or something like that. Because y'all know I had a loss in November. That was a miscarriage. But yeah. So after that, I was nervous, you know, knowing that I was pregnant again or whatever, and knowing that the history of me losing the last baby, I was a little nervous. So
which is why we really didn't come forward to say anything.
Right.
We wanted to make sure that this one would have before we.
Right. So we wanted to make sure this baby stuck before we came to you guys with it. I scheduled an appointment, which I paid out of pocket for, at a place called Little Belly Spa in Atlanta, just so I could hear the heartbeat, just so I could see the baby. And when I got there, they were able to find the heartbeat. And I was happy off of that, but I still didn't want to say anything to you guys because, again, I was still early. I was only about 5 or 6 weeks pregnant, but I didn't want to say anything because, you know, the last baby was 9 weeks when I lost that one. All right, but moving forward, long story short, I don't want to keep this video too long. Just want to, you know, update you guys. I was 19 weeks pregnant. We had a gender reveal. We are expecting
Brian Benyon Jones the third. That's not his name, but it is another boy.
Yes, we have another baby. Well, we're not going to disclose the name as of yet, but we are expecting another baby boy. And I found that out, like I said, during our gender reveal at 19 weeks. And then this is when things start to turn. I had a 20-week scan for a baby boy, and when we got to the doctor's office, you know, everything was going good, get in the back, and the ultrasound tech was like, I'm gonna have to do a transvaginal ultrasound. And I'm like, that's different, okay. You know, I really didn't think anything of it. And I asked her, you know, while she was doing it, she really couldn't discuss anything with me. It was the doctor that had to discuss everything. But she did the transvaginal ultrasound, and she leaves out of the room, and she goes, well, before she leaves out of the room, she goes, I have to get the doctor in here. And right then, I don't know. It was like I just shut down, because that was the same exact thing she said to me the last time when I found out I lost the baby at 9 weeks. So she was like, I have to go get the doctor. I'll be right back. So she leaves out. The doctor comes in about 5 minutes later, and she explained to me that my that I was dilated. She said that my cervix had opened and that the bag was coming through. The baby sack was coming through. She looked at me and she was like, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do for you right now, you or baby. She was like, if the baby was to come now or in the next few days, it will be a loss. It's non-viable. And just hearing that, my heart was completely shattered. I didn't know what to think, what to feel. She said that I'm gonna go ahead and set you up a specialist appointment. So they put in for me to see a specialist the very next day. I got a call from the specialist office that same day at the doctor to come in the next day. So I was able to see the doctor, and he explained to me pretty much what the doctor said, that I was dilated. He said I was about, I think he said 2 or 3 centimeters dilated.
Right.
Or 2.5 centimeters dilated. But my cervix were still long. Like, they weren't shortened or anything. They were still long, but I was open. And then he didn't mention anything about the bag bulging through. So he was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and it looks like you can benefit from a Cerclage. And I just broke down and started crying. And he was, and one of the ladies in there, she was like, oh, you wanted one? I was like, yes. I said, I'll do anything to save my baby. Like, I said, I just lost the last one. I don't want to lose this one. So long story short, get to surgery the next day, which was Saturday, Saturday. And then the doctor's talking to me, I think they gave me epidural, so I wasn't put to sleep. So I was awake, I was alert, of everything. He was explaining everything that was going on, what he was doing, what he saw. And in the middle of surgery, he goes, oh, you've opened up more. And of course, I'm just freaking out because it's like, oh my gosh, like what next? Everything he was saying to me was just negative. Everything was just negative. It was nothing good. He said to me, oh, you're opened up more than you were, from yesterday. He looked at me and said, I don't think you would have made it until Monday, because I had the surgery on Saturday. They were trying to wait until Monday to do it. But he was like, it's good that he got me in Saturday. And then he said again, a few minutes passed, he says to me again, the bag is bulging through. I pushed it in and I stitched you up, but it was still trying to push through the stitch. And then I'm just, again, all this bad news, my heart is pounding and, heart rate is just going up. And then he says again to me, your mind just went, I'm sorry, y'all have a lot of these blackouts in my brain, and I know it's this pregnancy.
And I can't help you because I don't know all the stuff.
Right.
Stitch and Cerclage stuff called.
So he looks at me again and he says, no, he said, once he said that he was going to push it back through and stitch it up, right? I was waiting on him to say something else. Oh, no. He looked at me again. He did say something else. He was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to give you a second stitch. He was like, he had stopped the surgery and everything. Like, he wasn't even inside of me anymore. I was still open up or whatever. He was just saying to me that if he didn't do anything, then I could have the baby early. And then he was also saying if he did do something in the sac ruptured, then I could have the baby early. So basically, I'm sitting there with a 50-50 chance that I could have my baby early, and it would be non-viable. So immediately I just started praying. I'm crying and I'm just praying and I'm just like, Lord, please guide his hands, just and I'm waiting for him to give me some more bad news, because at this point everything he said has just been terrible news. He didn't say anything. He wasn't even he didn't even let me know when he was done. He didn't say anything. All I know is he was like, I got the second stitch in. I didn't even know that they were, like completely done. I thought there was something else he had to do after that. He was like, okay, I got the second stitch in. That was it. Next thing you know, I feel the pressure from the speculum, being released or whatever. My legs are starting to come down, they're cleaning up and things like that. And he comes around to the side of me and he looks at me and he says, Miss Jones, do you work? And I told him, no, I'm not working right now. I'm unemployed, but I was working from home. He was like, okay, good, because you're going on strict bed rest. And I was like, you know, again, it was some more bad news. I was happy that he was able to get that second stitch in or whatever, but, and when he said that, you're going on bed rest, he also said, you may still rupture. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So at this point, I'm all tense, like just trying not to move, like, because I could move my upper body, like, and I could feel my stomach, like I was having Braxton Hicks, or I was having contractions, or something was going on. My stomach was extremely tight. Mind you, I'm in the second trimester. I'm only, 20 weeks pregnant at the time. I could literally feel the shape of the baby. That's how tight my stomach was. So I'm scared, like, oh my gosh, my stomach's tight. I hope it doesn't rupture bad. But he called Brian, explained to Brian. What did he tell you? What did he say to you?
Double stitch. He said I had double stitcher, push the bag in, strict bed rest, and pelvic rest.
Right. Pelvic rest. Yeah, so that's another thing too I forgot to mention. Put me on strict bed rest, pelvic rest, out of work, like all of that, like nothing. I don't even think he gave me the okay to get up and shower. but I did after 4 days, because I couldn't do the bed baths anymore. What?
You went 2 weeks with bird baths.
No, it was
bed
not
baths.
2 weeks.
Yes, it was.
I remember when I snuck and got in the tub.
No. Oh, I must have been at work then.
No. You might be. No, not 2 weeks. A week. It was a week. But yeah, he called Brian and told Brian. It must have stressed my poor husband out, because I discovered he done went and bought him a vape, and we both had stopped like a long time ago. But I was like, babe, you're that stressed? Like, I'm stressed too, but gosh, you had to get a vape. But yeah, long story short, again, we get home, and I'm getting out of the car, and I'm in excruciating pain, y'all. It was so bad I could barely walk. So, you know, Brian helped me walk to the back of the room, and I'm just confused. Like, they done gave me all this medicine for pain, and I'm in so much pain. Like, nothing's working, nothing's helping. So come to find out, my bladder was full. So as soon as
she just had to pee.
Yeah, as soon as I used the bathroom, the pain went away instantly. And honestly, I haven't really had much pain since the surgery. I'll have a few cramps, but they're not bad cramps, like just very few. I'll have a few Braxton Hicks. I did go into preterm labor, and it wasn't diagnosed by the hospital or the doctor that I was in preterm labor. I just knew based off my symptoms, but I ignored them, and I just slept. I was so tired, and I was drugged up from the medicine. I just slept through it, and my body eventually it went away eventually. And the reason I know again is because when I went to get my cervix checked 2 weeks after the surgery, I was dilating through the stitch. So the stitch was like, had me closed at the top, but then like the middle part was open. So I was dilating through the stitch, and then my cervix were only they were at a 2.2, when originally before the surgery they were at a 3.6. Yeah, so now, then that was then, you know, like I said, I was on bed rest, pelvic rest, what else? Nothing in or out of the vagina. I'm taking vaginal progesterone, 200 milligrams every night at bedtime, and I'm also taking
Naxiprazole or something like that.
No, oh gosh, it's Procardia, but it's the other version. I'm sorry, it's the medicine to stop the contractions.
Don't get me the line.
Yeah, I know.
Wrong names.
It's you would think I would know, because I've had 2 refills of it, and you know, a lot of it, 90 pills each refill. But yeah, I'm taking medicine to relax the uterus. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that's called. But yeah, and as of today is September the 21st. I am currently 31 weeks pregnant. All glory to God. 31 weeks, and I will be 32 weeks Sunday. So every Sunday I'm a week older. Baby boy's a week older. So yes, we are currently at 31 weeks. Honestly didn't think I was gonna make it this far, y'all. Really didn't. I was mentally preparing myself for
Early baby.
a preterm baby, NICU, all of that. But how things are going now, I don't think it's gonna be preterm. Everything's gonna be where it's supposed to be. I'll be full term. Baby boy will come home with us when I give birth to him. My last appointment, I got good news. My cervix were at a 3.6. So they went back to what they originally were before the surgery. So I'm at a 3.6. They were closed. The stitch was holding. They weren't even concerned about my cervix anymore. They said we've done our part. The stitch is working, and I'm surprised at this next appointment they don't dismiss me, but they have to keep seeing me because I have the stitch there still. And that's not going to be removed until 36 weeks. So technically in another 4 weeks, I will have the stitch removed.
Stitch free.
Yes, and pelvic rest, bed rest, all of that will be gone.
She'll still be on bed rest. I ain't trying to hear that.
No, I'm not. I'm
not
gonna
strict bed rest, but
I'm still on bed rest now, but I still
Right.
get up and move around. I've been cooking lately, cleaning up, like washing dishes, not nothing, strenuous, but I've been doing, a little moving around here and there, driving, some things I wasn't doing 5 weeks ago, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Trying to see if I can remember anything.
We covered everything.
You think so?
Don't say hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Piggy.
BJ, let's put this down. We're making a video. Can you please, do you have anything you want to say to our YouTube family?
Okay. My birthday coming up in 4 days.
How many?
Your birthday.
It's coming up in how many?
Mom, now I got some.
It's okay.
Now I don't want to play that game ever again.
His birthday is in 4 days.
Shit.
And you'll be how old?
7.
7 years old. Wow. And you're gonna have a what soon?
Brother.
A what?
Brother.
A baby brother. Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, BJ is
Obsessed.
honestly. Every morning, every night before bed, when he comes home, even if he just looks my way and he sees me, he's running over to me, rubbing on my belly, kissing on my belly, just loving on his brother. And this boy reacts. He gets to moving and dancing when he hears his brother's voice. He knows his brother. But I'm excited to see how this whole, plays out with BJ being a new brother, being a big brother to a new baby. Got my 2 boys. You got anything you want to say?
Nope, you didn't say enough for right now.
Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much my story. I'm not sure if I covered everything. If you guys have any questions or anything about, this whole process or this pregnancy, just feel free to leave a comment down below and I will answer it in the comment section. Yeah, other than that, we are about to go in here and I'm about to feed my baby some greens.
Yes. I was waiting for this video to end. I'm sorry, but I am hungry.
Yes, I got some greens and squash and some cornbread in there and some chicken. So we're about to have our dinner. It's a little late, but yeah.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification button.
Yes. Don't forget, guys. Make sure you like this video and just show your support, show your love.
Slash that like button.
I want to thank you guys. As you can see, we are at over 1,000 subscribers.
And
Thanks to you
slash
guys.
that like button, like I said at the old place.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. We moved.
Yes, we have. We have literally moved.
That's why I was asking you, is there something else? I feel like there's something else we're missing. But we'll get around to all of that. We just wanted to make this quick video, give you guys an update about everything that's been going on. Yes, we have moved in a new place. It's way better than any other place we ever had, in my opinion. I love it. Yeah, but all right, I love you guys, and we will
See
y'all when we see y'all.